Hi guys, this is Truly American Girl, and this is my Draw My Life video for 1,300 subscribers. And this was requested, and I thought it would be a really good idea. So let's get started. So everything first started in about 2003 to 2004, and my cousin and I were really into dolls and that sort of thing because, you know, we were young and everything, and we would always go over to my Aunt Julie's house, and she had a bunch of American Girls and American Girl clothes in this little cabinet in her basement. And so we would always go in her basement and play with her American Girl dolls for hours, and we would play house with them, and it was just really fun. In 2005, I was having my 5th birthday party at this little indoor pool thing near my house, and there was one specific long present that my parents had told me to save till the end, and so I opened up all of my other presents, and I was really curious about that one box was. And so finally, after I opened all of my presents, I got to open that last one, and I was so surprised to find out it was an American Girl doll, and I was just ecstatic when I saw the little face in the box, and I was so surprised that I actually had an American Girl doll for myself. And my cousin and I were so surprised when we saw the doll because she was at my birthday party too, and we were just really happy to see the doll, and it was kind of surprising that one of us actually had an American Girl doll that belonged to us. So I decided to name my doll Katie, but later on I changed her name to Kate. A few months after I got my American Girl doll, my cousin got her own doll too for her birthday, and we always went over to each other's houses to play with our dolls, and we just had a blast. After a while, I kind of started to forget about my doll, and she sort of sat in the corner, and I didn't really give her a second glance as I walked by, and I kind of feel bad about that because she was my first doll and everything. But later on, in 2009, just a couple years later, I decided to look on the American Girl website, and I saw that they had a bunch of new dolls, and most of them had red hair, and I was really surprised when I saw those because I really love dolls with red hair and stuff, so I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get one of those dolls. So I ended up getting a Just Like You with auburn hair, bangs, and blue eyes, and I loved her, and I named her Hillary. And I know she looks kind of demonic in this photo because I can't draw for my life, but she's a lot cuter in real life. So in 2010, I kind of forgot about my dolls again, and I was obsessed with Webkinz, and I went through a lot of phases, I know. But I was obsessed with Webkinz, and I had over 90 Webkinz, and I used to play with them and make videos with them all the time, and I just got new ones all the time, and I just kind of had an obsession with them. And one day I was looking for a name for one of my Mocha Puppy Webkinz, and I saw that there was a YouTube video of a Webkinz Mocha Puppy, and I was like, that's kind of cool that, you know, they make Webkinz videos on YouTube. And so I started to look at more of the Webkinz videos, and I saw that there was tons and tons of people that made these kinds of videos, and it was really cool that I actually had, like, fail computer, I know, but they actually had, like, Webkinz and stuff. And so I found this YouTube account called Webkinz with the One, and she made Webkinz videos, and later on she started to make American Girl videos too, and I thought that was really cool that she liked the same things that I liked. And I started to put down my Webkinz a little bit, and I started to like American Girl dolls a little bit better than Webkinz, and Webkinz with the One started to make a lot more American Girl videos, and I started to get more and more into it, and she kind of inspired me to start playing with my American Girl dolls again. So after that, I picked up my American Girl dolls again, and I realized that I should probably start playing with them more now that there was all this cool stuff that you could actually do with them that I saw in the video, and I just started to get new ideas on how to play with them, and I just had so much fun playing with them, and I made videos with them and everything, and then I decided it was time for me to get a new doll. So I looked on the website and I found a doll just for me, and she had caramel hair and blue eyes, and I was super excited to finally buy a new doll. And when she came, I was so excited that I got the whole thing on video, because even though no one would be watching it, I still wanted to get it on video. So my American Girl interest really started to grow after that, and I got Kanani Girl of the Year 2011, and after Kanani I got another Just Like You, and I named her Sam. And then afterwards, after I got Sam, I got Kit from a friend of my dad's, and later on I changed Kit into a boy doll. And then my last doll of 2011 was Elena, and I got her as a surprise from my dad. And then at the beginning of 2012, I got Kaya, and I renamed her Nara. So that is supposed to be Nara, by the way, but of course I can't really draw, so yeah, that's Nara. Later on in March 2012, I saw that my mom had a blog on Blogspot, and I thought it would be a good idea to make my own blog, so I made an American Girl blog called American Girl Daily, and I still had all of these American Girl videos that I made before that I hadn't done anything with, so my mom had the brilliant idea to post some of my American Girl videos on my American Girl blog. And by the way, that is a really bad drawing, so sorry, Mom, by the way. So I thought it was a good idea to upload my videos, and I was like, yes, I should totally do that. So I tried to upload one of my videos, but then I realized that you can only put videos on Blogspot if they're on YouTube first. So I just decided that I would make a YouTube for myself and post my videos on there. So I decided to make my YouTube name TrulyAmericanGirl because my dog's name is Truly. In summer 2012, I went to the American Girl place for the first time, and I remember making so many videos on that trip and freaking out when I went to the American Girl place, because when I went there, it was like my heaven. If you saw my American Girl place vlog back when I went to Chicago, you know how freaked out I was because there were so many American Girl stuff around. And when I was at the American Girl place, I got a doll that I had been wanting for a really long time, which was the doll with short red hair, freckles, and green eyes, and I named her Sky. Shortly after I got home from the American Girl place, I got 100 subscribers, which was such a big surprise. And after that, my subscribers just kept growing, and I got a bigger audience, and it was just awesome. And by the end of 2012, I had started a brand new school, and I was homeschooled before that, so it was a big change to go to a public school. And I don't know what that drawing is, by the way, so I erased it. But after I got to a regular public school, I realized how much homework I actually had to do, and I started to not have time for my channel anymore, and I started to make videos like every month, and it was just really bad. So then in June 2013, I sadly moved from the house that I grew up in, and I'd been living in it since I was 2 years old, and you've seen my house probably in some of my older videos, and it was really, really hard because I had been living in that house for so long, and I had so many memories there, and all my friends lived in my neighborhood and stuff, and so I was just really sad about it, and I really wasn't thinking about making American Girl videos then, so I was just kind of like, But then later I got onto my YouTube channel again, and I realized how much fun video making actually was, and so I started to watch more of my old videos, and I remembered how fun it was, and it kind of brought back all these happy memories and stuff. So I decided that I would start making my videos again so it could kind of be like it was at my old house, and it started to make me a lot happier to actually bring out my camera and my dolls again and like make up different things. And so yeah, I started to get a lot happier with making my American Girl videos, and I started to pick up on my videos a little bit more. And in September 2013, I went to the American Girl place Columbus with my dad because, you know, I love the American Girl place. And there I got Sage, Girl of the Year 2013, and I ended up renaming her Iris, and she's such a pretty doll. And soon enough, 2014 started, and here I am today with my dolls and everything, and I have 10 lovely dolls now, and I don't think I'm going to be getting any more, but yeah, so, and now I've got 1,300 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy. And yeah, so thank you guys very, very much for watching and sticking through this entire time with me and watching my videos and subscribing, and I hope you guys have a very lovely day. Goodbye.